Imagine a country where the future isn't just arriving, it's already sprinting past you, leaving a trail of hyperconnectivity, K-pop superstardom, and a shadow of intense societal pressure. A place where ancient traditions clash with cutting-edge tech, creating a vibrant, dizzying spectacle that few outside its borders truly understand. It's a land of bullet trains and traditional tea houses, of digital dominance and deep-seated community, all operating at a dizzying pace that can feel both exhilarating and utterly exhausting. This isn't just another nation, it's a living paradox, a testament to what happens when innovation accelerates beyond all expectations, sometimes leaving humanity scrambling to keep up. Welcome to Terra 10. Here are 10 mind-blowing facts about South Korea. Starting off our countdown at number 10, let's talk about age. You might think you know how old you are, but step into South Korea and suddenly you're a year, maybe even two, older. That's right. Traditional Korean age counting considers you 1 year old at birth, and then everyone adds another year to their age on New Year's Day. So if you were born on December 30th, by January 1st, you'd already be considered 2 years old. It's a cultural quirk that's been around for centuries, reflecting a different philosophy of life and community. While the country recently moved to standardized age calculation for official documents, the traditional system is still deeply ingrained in everyday social interactions. It means that everyone you meet has a slightly different frame of reference for how old they actually are, adding a layer of cultural nuance that takes some getting used to. It's a subtle reminder that even something as fundamental as age can be interpreted differently across the globe. Coming in at number 9, prepare for a nation obsessed with delivery. While other countries might dabble in takeout, South Korea has elevated food delivery to an art form, a national pastime, and arguably a fundamental human right. From piping hot noodles to full-course meals, they'll deliver anything, anywhere. Picture this, you're chilling with friends at a public park, craving some fried chicken, and boom, a scooter zips up, hands you your order, and you don't even have to leave your picnic blankets. It's not just food either. Entire furniture sets, electronics, even clothing can appear at your doorstep with astonishing speed, often within an hour. This hyper-efficient delivery culture is a cornerstone of their digital convenience, fueled by dense urban populations and a powerful interconnected digital infrastructure. It's about more than just laziness. It's about a society optimized for speed and convenience, where the digital world seamlessly integrates into every aspect of daily life, making almost anything instantly accessible. At number 8, we delve into a phenomenon that turns heads, literally. South Korea's undeniable status as the global capital of plastic surgery. It's not just popular, it's practically a rite of passage for many, with an estimated 1 in 3 women between 19 and 29 having undergone some form of cosmetic procedure. The industry is enormous, with entire districts like Gangnam boasting clinics on every block, offering everything from eyelid surgery to nose jobs and jawline alterations. This isn't just about personal vanity, it's deeply rooted in societal expectations and fierce competition, especially in appearance-conscious job markets and the entertainment industry. The pressure to conform to specific beauty ideals, often influenced by K-pop idols and celebrities, is intense. While it's certainly a cultural phenomenon, it also hints at a deeper societal pressure, a striving for perfection that can sometimes feel less like a choice and more like a necessity in the cutthroat environment. Sliding into number 7, let's explore the beating heart of South Korea's digital youth culture, the PC bangs and the colossal world of esports. Forget dimly lit internet cafes. PC bangs are vibrant, futuristic gaming arenas, decked out with top-tier computers, ergonomic chairs, and snack bars serving everything from ramen to energy drinks. For many young Koreans, these aren't just places to play games. They're social hubs, training grounds, and even launch pads for professional esports careers. Because make no mistake, esports in South Korea isn't a niche hobby, it's a legitimate multi-million-dollar industry, complete with professional teams, massive stadiums, and celebrity players who command fan bases as passionate as any traditional sports star. Kids dream of becoming the next Faker, a legendary League of Legends pro. This intense gaming culture showcases the nation's technological prowess and competitive spirit, blurring the lines between digital entertainment and mainstream athleticism, creating a cultural phenomenon built on speed, strategy, and digital dexterity. Our number 6 fact brings us back to something universally loved: food, specifically kimchi. But calling kimchi just food in South Korea is like calling the Eiffel Tower a tall building in Paris. It's an understatement of epic proportions. Kimchi isn't merely a side dish, it's a national symbol, a culinary cornerstone, and a source of fierce national pride. This fermented cabbage dish, bursting with spicy, savory, and tangy flavors, comes in hundreds of varieties and is eaten with virtually every meal. There are kimchi refrigerators dedicated solely to its storage, kimchi museums, and even a national holiday for gimjang, the traditional communal process of making and sharing vast quantities of kimchi to last through winter. It's more than just a gastronomic delight, it embodies community, tradition, and resilience. In a nation racing headfirst into the digital future, kimchi remains a delicious anchor to its rich cultural heritage, a vibrant reminder that some traditions are simply too powerful to ever fade away. Now, if you thought those facts were interesting, hold on to your hats, because we're moving into the realm of the truly bizarre and futuristic, starting with number 5, the Hagwon education fever. Imagine finishing a full day of school, only to head directly to another school, a private academy or Hagwon, for several more hours of intense study, often until well past midnight. This isn't an exception. For millions of South Korean students, it's the norm, a brutal, relentless grind driven by a hyper-competitive education system. Entrance into top universities is the golden ticket to a successful career and social status, creating a pressure cooker environment where students sacrifice sleep, hobbies, and social lives in pursuit of academic perfection. This cultural phenomenon, while producing some of the world's highest academic achievers, also has a darker side, contributing to immense stress, anxiety, and mental health challenges among the youth. It's a striking example of how a societal emphasis on achievement can push the boundaries of human endurance, showcasing a dystopian aspect of their otherwise thriving culture. Creeping up to number 4, we enter a place unlike any other on Earth, the Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ, bordering North Korea. This isn't just a line on a map, it's a 250-kilometer long, 4-kilometer wide strip of land that is simultaneously one of the most heavily fortified borders in the world and an accidental wildlife refuge. Within this tense buffer zone lies the infamous Propaganda Village on the North Korean side, a seemingly idyllic settlement rumored to be mostly empty, built simply to project an image of prosperity. On the South Korean side, you can visit observation decks, peer into North Korea with binoculars, and even descend into tunnels dug by the North, intended for invasion. It's a chilling, surreal experience, a constant reminder of the unfinished Korean War, showcasing both geopolitical tension and a bizarre form of dark tourism. This physical divide between two vastly different worlds represents the ultimate clash of ideologies, a frozen conflict that shapes the very identity of the South and adds a unique, almost sci-fi layer of intrigue to its existence. At number 3, get ready for a glimpse into a future that's already here. South Korea's ubiquitous integration of robots and smart city tech. From your local cafe where a robotic barista serves up your latte, to massive smart city projects like Songdo. Built from the ground up with interconnected sensors, sustainable infrastructure, and pervasive digital networks, robots aren't just novelties. They're becoming part of the fabric of daily life. In some restaurants, robot waiters glide between tables, delivering dishes with uncanny efficiency. In hospitals, robots assist with deliveries and even surgical procedures. This isn't a slow rollout. It's an aggressive push towards a hyper-automated, digitally managed society, driven by an aging population and a relentless pursuit of efficiency. While dazzling in its innovation, it also raises questions about privacy, human connection, and the future of work. It's a remarkable cultural phenomenon born from technological ambition, pushing the boundaries of what a modern integrated society can look like, potentially tipping into a digitally controlled future. For our number 2 spot, we confront a somber truth often masked by the vibrant K-pop and tech headlines: South Korea's alarming social statistics. Beneath the glittering surface of innovation and entertainment lies a profound struggle with extremely high suicide rates and one of the world's lowest birth rates. The intense societal pressure for academic and professional success, combined with long working hours, immense competition, and a deeply hierarchical culture, can take a severe toll on mental health. This pressure is so pervasive that it contributes to a feeling of hopelessness for many, tragically leading to high rates of self-harm, particularly among the elderly and youth. Simultaneously, the cost of raising children, the demand for dual incomes, and the societal pressures on women to choose between career and family have driven the birth rate to critically low levels, threatening the nation's future demographics. This dichotomy reveals a stark truth. a society that excels in digital advancement and cultural export, can simultaneously grapple with deep-seated social challenges, highlighting the dystopian undertones of a culture striving for relentless perfection. And finally, for our most shocking, least known fact about South Korea, coming in at number 1, the omnipresent shadow of mandatory military service and the constant readiness for conflict with its northern neighbor. While K-pop stars and Olympic athletes might temporarily delay it, every able-bodied South Korean man must serve nearly 2 years in the military. This isn't just a tradition, it's a non-negotiable obligation, a fundamental part of national identity stemming from the ongoing Korean War, which technically never ended, only paused with an armistice. They live in a perpetual state of readiness, knowing that a full-scale conflict could erupt at any moment. This pervasive awareness of the North Korean threat profoundly shapes their psyche, their culture, and their economy, making South Korea one of the most militarily prepared nations on Earth. Despite its economic and cultural soft power, it's the ultimate paradox, a global trendsetter in technology and pop culture, yet one that operates under the very real, very present possibility of war. This underlying tension, often invisible to outsiders, is the true defining feature of modern South Korea, a constant reminder that for all its futuristic marvels, it remains a nation living on the front line of an unresolved conflict. From the quirky traditions of age counting to the cutting-edge integration of AI and the ever-present shadow of geopolitical tension, South Korea is a nation of thrilling contradictions. It's a place where ancient customs coexist with hyper-digital realities, painting a complex picture of a society racing into the future while grappling with its unique challenges. Which country should we uncover next? Tell us in the comments below.